Artists all over, like all over the world, create mushroom-themed art, hide it locally, and leave little clues on their Instagram for their followers to find. I just think it's so dope.
Game of Shrooms is a worldwide mushroom art scavenger hunt. I have, I think, about 25 pieces this year, and are all different sizes. Some of them are tiny, but they're hidden all over town, and you never know where they're going to end up. So it's like a huge holiday, and it's like an Easter egg hunt for grown-ups.
So I was going through a pretty crazy depression at the time I started hiding mushrooms, and it wasn't a sadness, it was an existential depression. Something I never experienced before. I'm a pretty positive person, but it was a really weird time. So I started hiding mushrooms as kind of a way to change the narrative of my day. So I'd go to different Hollywood meetings, or just when I was having a really bad day, I'd go and hide mushrooms, and it would always give me a purpose. It would give me a purpose that I had control of. I had control of the way I felt, and hopefully the way other people felt too.
Okay, so I get up about 4:30 in the morning, and I'm really into it. So I don't know if other people do this, but I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I get ready for work because I work the day of, so I'm like doing this at my lunch break. Then I'll start posting at 6, and then I start hiding in real time. So I'm driving around, I'm hiding, I'm taking pictures, hopefully not getting caught. I try to be really sneaky during the day. And so then I come back and I would do some clients, and I'd go on my lunch again, and I'll like walk down the street to get lunch, and then on the way I'm hiding them. And it's a bit chaotic and stressful because I'm trying to finish my client in time to like go hide more. And I'm checking Instagram the whole time, and it's zany and it's really fun and a little stressful, but the adrenaline is a lovely feeling too.
Take your time from the birds, now you all know the words. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Like whimsically challenging is what I'd call it. Yeah, making fun of the blue chip art world is mandatory because, you know, those people are, I mean, it's amazing for, High Fructose and Attaboy and Annie to be doing what they're doing, because it really does give a leg up to genuine, talented people who might not be very good at marketing themselves sometimes. And so Game of Shrooms is something, obviously, it's this great fucking idea that just resonated, and like all really great ideas, it was at the right time. It's at the right time. Timing is everything.
So I started doing that, and then people started finding them and getting excited, and then other artists were hiding them in museums with or without permission. They were hiding them all over the place in stores and things, all on my behalf. And then I started seeing other artists doing it locally, hiding mushrooms and things. And I started getting defensive about it, and then I realized at one point that I shouldn't, and that it was help for me, so maybe it's help for everybody. So instead, I invited all these other artists that I knew, to do it all on one day, to make original mushroom art, to hide for the sake of giving to the world.
My baby loves me.
I even went undercover one time and watched somebody find one because I was so curious to see like how quickly it would be found, and it was over at Berkeley Bowl. And I had a hat and sunglasses on, and hid at a table and just like watched the piece. It was hidden in the bushes. And in about 5 minutes, a man came up in a car, and he got out, and he like was looking through the bushes, and he found it, and like the look on his face was like so priceless and sweet. Like he was just like filled with joy, and it was for that moment when I saw him holding it, and just like it made me want to do this every year. Just the experience of seeing someone full of joy like that.
Oh, this is so exciting. Ta-da! Hi, I'm Susan Brooks, and I just found this wonderful piece of art. I noticed it was only posted 4 minutes before, and I was just a half a block away. So I'm really excited, and I'm also participating in Game of Shrooms. It's my second year hiding art, but this is the first time I've ever been able to find anything. And I wanted one of her pieces. Anyhow, I'm very excited, and I think Attaboy's done an amazing job of bringing artists and the community together.
Tasmania to Poland to Kansas. They're all hiding mushrooms, original works of art, and they don't know if people will like them, will grab them, or will appreciate them, but they do it anyways, and then other people hunt for them. So it becomes this kind of strange, like Easter egg painting thing, activity meets Valentine's Day, meets Leprechaun's Day.
During the pandemic, I fell into this really big hole. A lot of hopelessness, a lot of, and my anxiety was just through the roof. It was bananas, and a lot of what that turmoil was that I continue to walk around with goes into each one of these pieces. Now creating stuff for Game of Shrooms, putting out the pieces and getting the responses that I'm getting, like people saying, like, I'm near you, I'm coming for you. Like connecting the pain to other people and understanding that maybe, or finding that maybe going through it has brought some level of pleasure and community. That's what it's all about. This is the beginning of delving into a community that I probably will be with maybe for the rest of my art life.
It's a pretty simple game, and it's, everyone can participate. It's not just artists that are established, but anyone can do it. A child or like a family could do some together, or, it's very open and welcoming. That's one of the things I love too about Game of Shrooms is like anybody is welcome to participate, and the more the merrier. The bigger it gets, the closer we are to making this a national holiday. So everyone, please do it. Do it next year.
We've been doing from the beginning, from 2019. And I want to say that we were not the only ones. It was about midnight, and there were about 8 groups trying to find those mushrooms. So even at midnight the day before in 2019, we understood that
that was the first one.
Yeah, that was the first one. So, I don't know, I think we have about 6 pieces from first year and 7 pieces from the second year. But we have some special pieces because of the way we found them. So they're always like on a special place on the wall. This year we only got 3. The game is growing. So even though we have a plan and we have some experience, our plan doesn't always work, right? Somebody else is smarter than we are, or they know the location better. The artists we want or we like more.
Trying to plan ahead to figure out what direction you're going to go, and because you can get absolutely nothing chasing a bunch of stuff because you're late.
Okay. Got you guys. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Chapel of the Mushroom. Tonight's sermon is called Much, Much Room for Growing. This is a message from the mushrooms. What you are seeking is not seeking you. It is already here. It is made of mushrooms. The spores and fungus among us But underneath are these beings found at the end of stuff, at the end of things, and every time what they bring is a way to begin. Amen.
Amen.
Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, said the monkey to the chimp. Babba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, said the chimpy to the monk. You know, all night long they chatter away. All day long they're happy and gay, singing and swinging in the honky-tonky way. Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba means monk, I love but you. Abba-dabba-dabba in monkey talk means chimp, I love you too. The big baboon one night in June married them, and very soon they went upon their